Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to use the timeline and animate some elements in your design. So I'm going to create a new screen. And I'm going to make a quick example so I can show you how to animate elements. So I'm going to create something quickly. Form a title by pressing Alt and just clicking to be able to quickly drop elements and make your design. Sign in, some labels, username, a text box, another label, and a password box. You can also align them. I'll put a button here to trigger the animation. That's my form. So what I'm going to do is create another state, clicking on the designing option, and do some animation to show the user who is signing in. So I'm going to add an interaction to this sign-in button. What I'm going to do is change elements in the same screen. So I'll make this click, and change this screen to a new state. So that's my new state, and what I'm going to do is make these elements disappear. I'm going to set the transparency to 100%. You can use this box to see where and what your elements are. I'll add some new elements. I'll add a rectangle where I'm going to put my message. I'll put in some icon, a smiley face, as you can see, this is pretty straightforward. You can change elements pretty easily. I'm going to move these elements, so they're centered on the screen. So what I'm going to do is make these elements appear. So at the first moment of this state, I'm going to set the transparency to 100%. Then, since I can't change the transparency in here because it will just make it appear, I have to create another stage on this timeline to make the modification. So what I'm going to do is press this button and add Animation Segment. Animation Segment is another area on this timeline that you can click where you can add different values to the elements on a state. So what I'm going to do is, with my success image, I'm going to change its transparency. As you can see, it will add another change, but on the animation segment. If I go back, you can still see it is on full transparency, and when I go back again, it's at 0 transparency. What I can do is drag this gray bar and add some time to the animation. So once the timeline starts running, the transparency will be displayed in a certain amount of time. For example, we'll have more than half a second for this animation. Okay, so let's try this interaction. So we'll make up a username and put in a password, and I'll click sign in, and I see my success message. That's all for animations and timeline. I hope you can use it and animate your designs.